H Mart is an American supermarket chain operated by the Hanahreum Group headquartered in Lyndhurst, New Jersey. The chain, with locations throughout the United States, Canada, and London, specializes in providing Asian foods. The chain also operates several Super H Mart stores. H Mart stands for Han Ah Reum, a Korean phrase meaning one arm full of groceries. History: the chain began in 1982 in Woodside, Queens, New York City as a small corner grocery store. On October 19, 1998 the chain's current headquarters in Lyndhurst, New Jersey opened. Growth: United States. After the opening of its first store in 1986, following the 10-year anniversary, the company began a rapid expansion by adding 10 additional stores in just as many years. While mainly concentrated to the northeast, in 1997 the company opened its first store in Falls Church, Virginia. From there growth was exponential. By 2005 the chain had 17 stores and by March 2006, the company had 22 locations. With the exception of 2 stores in Denver, Colorado, all of the locations were located on the East Coast. The company scheduled the opening of its first West Coast location in Federal Way, Washington, in April 2006. As of 2013 there were over 40 H Mart locations across the United States, in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, Georgia, Illinois, Michigan, California, Texas and Massachusetts. After its 2001 opening, an H Mart location in Northern Virginia gained many Hispanic American employees. After cultural conflicts between Hispanic and Korean American employees in one store, the H Mart headquarters provided an intercultural training course, with translations in Spanish. Canada. H Mart began moving into Western Canada starting in December 2003 with their first store in Coquitlam, BC. The original and the next 3 were a first for the Vancouver suburbs as the company opened their first Western North American stores in Canada as opposed to the United States first. Seattle, Los Angeles and San Francisco weren't scheduled to open until months later and the next year, respectively. In subsequent years, following the success of their first Canadian store, the company opened 3 additional locations in downtown Vancouver and Langley in 2006 and Richmond in 2012. In 2013, the company opened its first urban convenience format near Shepherd Centre in Toronto, Canada called M2 Morning to Midnight. The 2-story, 4,500 square feet store is the first one in Canada. There are currently 2 other M2M stores in Manhattan. Europe H Mart Europe Limited was incorporated in 2009 and in 2011 H Mart opened its first store in Europe, in New Malden, London. Controversy: in 2012, outside the Flushing, New York location, pop-up picket lines appeared to protest H Mart's hiring practices. According to Jim McDonald, the protest organizer, and 2 friends, said that a nearby Waldbaum's closing is the reason for their discontent of the company's hiring practices which are mainly of Asians or Koreans. The trio said that several other nearby stores all have disproportionate levels of employees, meaning that there were almost no white or blacks in any of the stores they visited. In a statement by H Mart stated that the company does not screen employees by race, but by their capabilities. The reason Korean employees dominate the China unregistered trademark Flushing stores, he said, is so they can cater to an incredibly large population of residents who do not speak English. In 2006, a civil suit was filed against H Mart for discrimination against whites when 3 tenants of the West Willow shopping mall that the company had moved into and then bought in Willowbrook, Canada. The 3 complainants, Rose Farrell of Colortech Hair Studio, John Pook of Peter F. Pook Insurance, and Lynn Wallace of Frames West Gallery filed a complaint with the British Columbia Human Rights Tribunal alleging that the company wanted to turn it into an Asian-only market. All 3 made the claim when their leases weren't renewed despite being long-term leaseholders within the mall. In late 2007, tribunal member Lindsay Lister dismissed their complaint on the grounds it had no reasonable prospect of success and did not merit a hearing. She found the complainants' evidence in support of their claim was not strong and the respondents disputed what they did have. Lister wrote. In the end, I have concluded that the complainant's case is based on little more than conjecture based on what they read in the media and H Mart's reputation as a Korean market, as seen through the lens of their own unhappiness in being unable to maintain their businesses in the mall. Farrell and Farrell Oboathursa, 2007, 1996, A Human Rights Code or SBC, c. 210 AAA, BCHRT, see also, Koreatown and New Jersey, references. External links, H Mart Corporate website, H Mart Corporate website, H Mart, Han Ah Reum H Mart.